Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, we are going to be taking a look at Glacadia. Now, God, yawning already? Now, Glacadia, got a pretty solid buff, I'd say, with, the Season 2, and it got, you know the weather moves like Flare Blast, Hydro Blast, Thunder Blast, Typhoon, all those? Glacadia got Frost Blast, which is the exact same concept of those moves, where it's 110 base power, but has a chance to miss when there's no weather. And because there's not a snow weather yet, unfortunately, we can't really abuse it super well. However, we are still going to try. Of course, to use this move, we have the Glacadia. I don't know if it's going to be better than our Saros. I swear, it's always like an up and down battle with those two, you know? But yeah, here we have got the Glacadia. I'm running the personality Nimble with the item Archaic Shell, because with Archaic Shell, it allows me to just get my big damage Draco Beam off without having to really get a +1 in Peace of Mind. So if I need to get big damage on something, I have that option. But yeah, and then we got our Precursor ability Chilling Passion, where Ice type attacks deal 25% more damage. I believe we're actually dealing less damage than before, so this is actually a nerfed version of Glacadia, but it should be fine. We have our new move, Frost Blast. We just deal a ton of damage while also potentially freezing them, which is nice. Then we have Draco Beam, of course, just incredibly strong move. Then Energy Break is just kind of there if we need it. And then Peace of Mind, so we can set up if we want. But yeah, it's kind of scary using these two moves because they can miss and they're our strongest hitting moves, but I just won't miss, right? 68 energy, just leftovers you put in after your, or not leftovers, that's the health. But 68 is just the energy you put in to get to 300 energy, which is probably fine. And then 32 health is just leftovers after 200 range attack and 200 speed. Now, honestly, I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to go. I honestly don't think it's going to go awful. So, hopefully you guys enjoy. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go into the first one. So what we want to look at is what exactly can resist our ice move. And there are 3 resists. Okay, there's a Luminami. Oh my gosh, stop yawning. Which does make my life hard. There's also Thunderstorm Behemoth, like game clean, it seems like. I feel like I can do this. I'm worried about Loomian, honestly. I think as I should be. I think Glacadia is fine. Hazards are definitely a potential thing that can exist. What if I just went Viscarna and stopped it? I could do that. I kind of want to go Land Torch, but I feel like that it's not very good here. I think I go Protagon. Then I do like Waba. I think Waba's really strong here. The real issue is dealing with Villaforge before it becomes a problem. Which I could go like exclusively Viscarna for that. Viscarna just doesn't feel that useful this game. Maybe it is a thing of me going Land Torch, and then I try to get hazards up just to force damage. And yeah, I guess that would give me some form of removal, right? Yeah, I think I can do that, honestly. It will just get me to force damage on stuff, though. So I think this is fine. Alright, so I'm not staying in. Normally I'd be like, oh yeah, I can stay in on this. This thing got freaking Rogue Assault, so I'm leaving. I'd rather not, honestly. The real question is, how much damage do we do to Luminami with a Frost Blast at +1? That's what we really need to figure out right now. You know, that's the real thing that must be discovered. Well, I kind of just got momentum, which is nice. I'm just going to get out of here. Unless they just Timber Thrash, which they totally could. But I brought Tsukame for Behemoth, so I'm fine with this. Frost Blast. I'm just going to do this then, honestly. And now I can get my first layer up. Frost Blast, Glacadia, give it Chilling Passion. on a Loominami. Give it like 200 health. Like give it like clever. Just, I want to see how much it can deal. It can deal like a quarter. Okay. That is if it even hits. Luckily, he's not going to get much health back on Loominami at all. If I can get all of my hazards up, I would be grateful, right? I'd be very happy. Because that's the one thing in the game I need out, is the Loominami. So they go Billow, which is kind of worrisome. Because honestly, my switch into it doesn't really exist. I was going to go Land Torch later. I should be able to live pretty much any one hit. So is it a thing of me just sacking this? I don't think this thing gets Mudslide. Is it a thing of me just sacking Waba to be able to get all my hazards up? If I do that, I am relying... No, I think I need Waba alive because of how valuable Deep Freeze can be. So I think I just have to go Land Torch and just pray that whatever they click I can be fine into. Muck Blast does make sense. I don't really know what else I can realistically do to survive all these hits. Is this Loomy? It is. Okay. I can't tell if that was Power Napper or if that was just like damage. Okay. Is this a Protogon thing? I honestly think that it is. This feels like a Protogon thing. Yeah, because I could get a melee or a range attack boost. Then I guess it can say Plasmoth comes in, right? But then if it's Thunder Summon, I zap. And then it's really like, what else do I want to do at that point, right? Yeah, this Loominami is going to be allergic to clicking anything that's not Flash and Flee, but why does this feel like Awakening? Why does it feel like Awakening? Because, I don't know. It feels like it's dealing too much damage, you know? Where's my cellular device? Because I swear I just had it. Oh no. Bruh, I literally just had it. Okay, this is either Boots, which most likely it is, so I'm leaving. I'm scared of Timber Thrash, though, you know? I feel like that's a valid concern. Just EQ, though. Okay, I'm definitely assuming this is Boots now. I'm just gonna Rejuvenate. What's kind of cool here is because of me being slower than Loominami naturally, oh. Okay. I can see this making sense. Can I go Land Torch? I'm kind of afraid of a Deep Freeze, so I'm just gonna go Land Torch. I don't really have many good options here, though. Like, I feel like I'm just in a really bad spot, because I don't know what a lot I can do here is, you know? I don't feel like I have a whole lot of great options, especially into Lumi. I need to kill the Loominami somehow. I can't tell. Is it... God. Or is it just that Power Napper sucks? It might just be that Power Napper sucks, you know? What if I just keep throwing out damage? I need this Loominami to die, so... If they let me just keep throwing out damage, I'm fine with this. Yeah, no, they're allergic to any move that's not Flash and Flee. Maybe I could abuse that with my Waba later. They clearly did not expect me to stay in there, though. I'm assuming... Okay. This makes sense. This makes complete and total sense. Oh, God. Also, it's like storming where I live right now. So, I wanted to get this done just because I like recording in thunderstorms. I think it's cool. Okay. They zip zap. I get to react to what they send in here, though. I feel like... My barbs are dealing a lot of damage to him, though. I don't really want him to get any of his hazards up though. But if you think if I get all my 3 layers up, this is great, but then he would also get all of his layers up. I'm just gonna do this. Something in me is just saying to Dart Burst, right? Like, regardless of there being a Plasmoth and Billaforge, and Zip Zap just feels so obvious. I don't know, I feel like this just gets a little bit of worth. Okay. I feel kind of stuck, you know? Like, I'm not entirely sure what I can do. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm in a weird spot. However, I don't think I'm out of the game, because I think Glacadia is still really strong. Yeah, no, he has only clicked pivot moves. I should have got my hazards up sooner. Do I do it now and just try to get my hazards up? If I do this, I still think that Waba is just really strong. If he lets me get my Tsukame in, though, he's in a bad spot. But I'm gonna risk it because I think I need to. I need to do something here because this has been kind of boring so far. He's gonna Muck Blast now, knowing I'm gonna want to go into Tsukame, which I can live Muck Blast. Just gonna Barb again. No, they just Fire Breaths. Alright, well now we have pretty much put all of our cards on the table, and now we are going into it. We have played everything that we've got. We should be faster than this thing. Yeah, we are. So this is a Muck Blast that unfortunately we don't take down the Billaforge with. Trying to consider if I want to go Glacadia here. I feel like I can. This is kind of like a weird game because they of course had to have a Luminami, right? I've not fought one Luminami since the season started, and then the one time I do is when I'm trying to showcase Glacadia. You know, naturally. Alright, we can Energy Break. Just takes down Billow. We get rid of our Archaic Shell, but we do kill that. We have a lot of hazards up, though. The real problem is dealing with Plasmoth, right? But I feel like Energy Surge just can kill it. Plasmoth and Glacadia actually speed tie, I think. Or is Plasmoth faster? I think I should... Wait, that's 112, right? I'm fine against any hit that this thing deals to me, so... Like, I will live any hit this thing does. Unless it's Rogue Assault. Yeah, I live any hit. Okay, I still have Glacadia around. If this is Protogon, okay. This is really good. I need to Dart Burst just to kill it. And I believe they just have Behemoth and Plasmoth. No, they have Behemoth, Plasmoth, Luminami. No, they just... Oh, okay. That's good. That's a really, really good kill. I could have just Zip Zapped, but I was just afraid of them actually swapping. So is it Plasmoth? They actually get to Zip Zap for free if it's Plasmoth, yeah. I kind of should have Zip Zapped there. They are playing a scary game that I'm trying to think about if I even need Protogon now. I don't believe I do. Just because the Waba swapped out, I can kill it with Draco Beam later. No, I don't actually think I need Protogon. I don't think I need it. Bruh. Dart Burst. Dart Burst, by the way. And now we confirm if it's Boots Behemoth. Yeah, now we just confirm if this is Boots. And then I believe we just win. We just confirm if this is Boots. Also, they went with Thunderstorm. They went with Thunderstorm Plasmoth, even though I had no air type. Or Thunderstorm Behemoth, I mean. Which is interesting. I live this. Yep. They needed to do that, though. They had to Timber Thrash. So Protogon's kind of funny. I mean, there was not much I could have done with Glacadia here unless I played it really, really aggressive into Loomian. Maybe I could have palmed, right? But then I think they just Splash and Flee into the Rogue Assaulting guy, right? Maybe if I miss Dark Burst here, I can get some kind of use out of it. Well, no, I just kind of got to click Dark Burst, huh? Okay. Sure. Protogon. It was a Glacadia showcase. Alrighty. Here we go into the next one. Oh. Okay. I'm interested. I also like how the lack of solid ice resists are here. I can kind of throw out Frost Blast and feel safe about it. I also do like Land Torch's ability to kind of exist, pop off. I see Waba. I feel like my Zip Zap on Protogon is just ridiculously strong here, unless it's a rechargeable Christmas Ika. And even then, I don't feel like I'm in that big of problem. Not that big of an issue. I am scared, however, of Rancidor, because, oh my god, that thing is terrifying. I need to get better ways of checking Rancidor, but I swear, I just never bring stuff that can. Did Stratosaur lose Gust? Was that one of the things that lost Gust? I think it was one of the things that lost Gust. Yeah, literally everything did, so I don't know why I'm surprised. I see a Mauermerk, so I want to bring Simon, because I've always liked Simon and Mauermerk. And then is it a thing where I want to go with Tsukame? Tsukame doesn't do anything, there's so many range attackers. I'll go Land Torch. Land Torch seems good. Mochone. And I went with Wobbliss. I don't resist the move anymore, which I'm still salty about. I still think they should go back to resisting it. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying it should resist Simple again. Ah. I see what we're doing here. I understand it now. Bye. Bye, have a great time. Ow. If it just clicked Raging Howl twice. I don't know why people always do this with setup. Wobblisk ignores setup. Please stop clicking it against Wobblisk. Please. Okay, well this is gonna be a Fire Breath. I kind of want to go Land Torch for some reason, but I know Plasmoth is the better move. I'm shooketh. What is happening? Why does this guy like set up so much? They really like the prospect of clicking a move that gives them stat boosts. I'm realizing this now. Do they even have the damage to kill me? I honestly don't think so. I lied. We're gonna have to play this right if we want to get out of this alive. Yeah, we're gonna have to play this right. Playing it right is either sacking Plasmoth or Land Torch. I mean, Plasmoth is really strong here, but I think I can out-offense him. Despite me being at a major disadvantage early. I can kind of just keep spamming Rejuvenate. Yeah, they do that. That's about what I was expecting. It's a pretty bad burn. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I get enough energy to click Pestilence here either. Six? No, I don't. It's close though. I mean, they're doing all of this and it feels pointless. Like, I don't know, I don't think sacking Ika to Plasmoth is a good idea. God, I'm dying. Well, knowing they have that move makes a lot more sense. Wow. That really opened up my eyes. I am not going into Protagon like I was originally planning on doing. Wow. I have never been more persuaded to not go into that. I'm down to just throw out this move though. I want to click Frost Breath. Or Frost Blast, I mean. I have been, I mean, this is like the one ice resist that they had, right? Yeah, they just opt to go for Jolt, which I take nothing from. Then I just kill with an Energy Break. Beautiful. Unfortunately, again, I kind of waste the Archaic Shell. I guess I could have Frost Blasted there, but it would not have killed because they're at +2 range defense. And it's a resisted hit, so I need to make sure I killed it. So I guess it's a fine use of the Archaic Shell. Wabalisk. Well, again, I should be able to live any one hit from Waba. Well, this guy has been setting up a lot, so I got a feeling I know what's going to happen. This is going to be like friggin' Rogue Assault and get one shot. Yeah, this is Rogue Assault. Dang it. No, it's Clay Slap. Oh. Well, I actually still outspeed it, and I can just kill it now. Because, he's ignoring my stat increases. Oh, it's not decreases. Got it. I'm shooketh. What is happening? Why does it have eerie stare? Alright. I'll do my own Waba then. Yeah, I was gonna go Land Torch, but like, Clay Slap is there. So I'm scared. Well, I don't outspeed it. I might as well just see if I can driving. So what, they're Eerie Stare, Clay Slap? What? Frost? What are they? Electro Punch. Okay. I'm intrigued. It kind of makes sense though. I see the set idea. I don't know about how good it is, but I see the vision. There's Mewtune. I don't want it to palm, but I don't really think I have many options here. Yeah, I might as well just get damage on it if I can. Yeah, I can't. I mean, Glacadia's Frost Blast should kill it, so let's go for it. Alright, our first instance of clicking the new move. Here we go. It's boosted. Let's just take down the Mewtwo. Nice! Take it down with our Frost Blast. We love it, we love it. As they then play the Dimpire. I believe the Frost Blast is... No, it's not strong. No, it might be. It's what, 25, 25, 50%, 55, 165? Just 25%. I actually think Draco Beam's stronger, but I'm going to Frost Blast. Because, okay, it's dodged Empire. My guy, you have lost because you brought a freaking Dimpire. Let me Frost Blast. Well, now there's not really... Which one is stronger? Hold on. I need to check now. Calculator. 130 times 1.25. Bruh, it deleted my calc. 130 times 1.25 is 162.5. And then 110 times 1.25 times 1.25, 171. Okay, so Frost Blast is a bit stronger. Just a little bit stronger. No! I missed! We all knew it was coming, but we just didn't know when. I mean, we all knew that the miss was coming. Well, this is pretty much dead. I killed the Mewtwo at least. I don't know if I would have killed the Dimpire, because it's definitely dropping views. Alright. I have Landtorch and Protogon against a Dimpire, so... I'm assuming you're gonna dodge because you just want to waste time. I'm going to predict a dodge coming. Oh. Wait, they still have something left? Did my audio just switch? It did. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was unaware this was still in play. I thought Dimpire was the last. I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention. I should have kept Glacadia alive. I'm slowly realizing the mistakes that I have made. I've made many, many mistakes. Please do not photosynthesis. Just, you've only clicked damage so far. Just don't think about anything else but damage right now. Yes, yes. This is all you need to do right now. Just think about that next arrow, okay? You see damage, you click damage, okay? That's all you know, is damage. That is all that you know, is damage right now. That's all you know. Click it. Okay, we're good. God, we're good. I am very glad all they knew was damage. Very glad. Maybe I should really get, like... I should really get a melee attacker, huh? I guess I should. Maybe it's finally time to put Landtorch in. No, Landtorch is too good. I mean, I had Dorogo. That's more of a mixed attacker, but... You know, I did not expect the Maomurk. That almost got me. Oh my god, a dodge. Dude, you're not winning. Your Dimpire cannot beat Landtorch and Protogon. Bruh. Why? Why do people get so lucky? It's not fair, dude. It cannot be real. Oh, and then I get crit. Okay. Nice. I love this game. It's perfect. Alright, now try to get 8 dodges in a row. Go for it. Are you gonna blood drain? Yeah, they're blood draining and then they're gonna dodge. Bruh. You're not winning. Stop trying. I don't understand you. Why are you doing this? You cannot win. You're going to get close, but you cannot win. He might win, actually. I don't know if Energy Surge at this point kills. It did. Yeah, look. You did all that for what? You did all that for what? You did all of that just to lose. Lovely. They got 2 kills. You know, the thunderstorm kind of stopped. Now I'm kind of sad. But I think Glacadia was fine. I kind of don't feel like doing another one just because I feel like with Maomurk running around and just like stuff in general kind of leaning toward bulkier stuff, it's kind of hard for Glacadia to exist. I don't know. I feel like Ice needs some sort of defensive buff, because I feel like there was never a situation where I could safely get my Glacadia on the field, except if there was an air type, and I never fought an air type. So I think the Glacadia is still fine, and it actually does a lot of damage. However, the fact that its highest damaging moves can all miss is kind of annoying, but it didn't really end up mattering too much. So yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I will see everyone in the next one. Bye!